Perfect. Well, thank you everybody for joining this evening and making time for the presentations. And we've had some great speakers earlier with Morva and Kardik, um, getting a dose of the overview of the ecosystem, getting a little bit more technical with Kardik. And then for my presentation, we're just going to dive into this word that we keep hearing a lot of, which is critical mass of adoption. And I think it's frankly a little bit overused. But for the payments platform that we've been building, starting off in Canada, we are a homegrown business. Um, it's been amazing. And so I'll do a little introduction about myself. So my name is Wayne. I'm the CEO and co-founder of EukaPay, and we are a crypto payment platform that helps businesses accept crypto and get paid in dollars. And there's no volatility, there's no wallets, there's no trading required. It's very simple. That's one of the themes that's been coming up in the two prior speakers, making life easier, having a lower barrier to entry, being regulated and licensed. And that's who we are. We're licensed and fully compliant with the Canadian regulators. And we have a strong, trusted product that echoes our customers' needs. And today I'll just walk you all through this amazing platform that a lot of our customers, such as the Blockchain Futures Conference, have entrusted in us. So we were the company behind the crypto payments for ticketing. We were the company also behind all the food trucks accepting crypto at the point of sale, and really helping people learn more about crypto and the true use case of digital currency payments. As some background, I like to share some slides here that give people a better glimpse of the market and where we are. So, as Morva was alluding to earlier on, this is early. We are still only at about 10% adoption of all internet users that have crypto. And what we're seeing is that in different countries, including Canada and others, that there are a lot of people that are starting to adopt it. And while there are very stable countries like Canada, there are also very unstable countries out there with a lot more currency volatility, a lot more government uncertainty, and as a result, currency devaluation. And because of that, we're seeing a lot of uptake of crypto in places like Nigeria. There's a lot of deflation of currency in Argentina and other LATAM countries. But this is the future of global money, and we're seeing that being evident in the adoption rates of consumers. Um, Regarding the opportunity that we sought out for at EukaPay was that really that there are over 300 million customers here that have crypto that want to spend it. There's already been about 6 billion in annual transactions, and on average they spend 2 times more because this is more like digital cash versus a credit card with a limit. And many companies in the past have already either experimented or are currently adopting crypto payments, some of which are these big brands that you see on the slide here. And even though it might feel like crypto winter these days, the overall trend is that it's upwards, and that we are seeing more companies, more consumers adopt crypto payments. Now, the problem that our company, EukaPay, really set out to solve was a continued problem that we kept hearing in the market. So I'm from Toronto. I live in Toronto, and walking down Dundas Square or any one of the hot areas like Liberty Village or the Distillery District, you don't see anybody accepting crypto. You have your credit cards, you have your debit cards, but you don't have crypto yet. And so, early days, I went out on a mission, door knocking and talking to a lot of people, a lot of businesses and individuals. And the problem really came to a couple of things: the price volatility. So, Wayne, I don't want to accept crypto because it might go down or it might go up. But if it goes down, I don't know if I can pay the workers on my payroll. There was expensive and complex wallet infrastructure. So when it comes to private keys and having your own seed phrases, not many people understand that. And there's countless cryptos to accept. So you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have a whole myriad of different cryptos, but you can't have a system for each of them, and the risk of improper financial reporting. So if you do accept crypto, how do you report that? How do you fair value that on your balance sheet? How do you make sure that you report that on a timely and complete manner? And so what we developed at EukaPay was a solution that echoes the voice of the customer, that instantly converts crypto to dollars at the time of payment. Merchants can get paid in dollars or stable coins. It's compatible with all crypto wallets. And there's built-in accounting, so everything is seamlessly integrated to your accounting system, and you don't have to worry about reconciliations. And you can have a direct import directly into the accounting systems for ease of reporting. So our tagline is accepting crypto is easy when you convert it into dollars. And how it works is quite simple. So you start off with an invoice, or we also have a couple of products that I'll showcase in a second here. But for this POS mechanism, we have this send invoice function where a customer requests the payment from the customer. Then the recipient who receives the invoice, they will choose the source in which they want to pay with. So that could be MetaMask or any one of the popular wallets out there. There's also this optionality to choose which crypto they want to pay with. So that could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything else that we have on our system. And then once they do choose to agree to the rate, so let's say it's $100, they would send in the converted amount at that locked-in rate, and we actually do provide a locked-in rate for about 20 minutes, and that conversion rate is good for as long as that time, and that removes all the volatility for the customer, but also the merchant. So it takes away that first pain point in the previous slide. And then um, as the conversion happens from Ethereum to Canadian dollars or any crypto to Canadian dollars, we transfer the dollars into the merchant's bank account, usually by the next day. So that's how it works. There's a number of products as well that I would just highlight here. So we do have a product called the Terminal. So this is a point of sale solution that is available on iOS and Android. And it's very simple, very easy to use. You download the app on either of those stores, and you enter a login, a password, and you can actually spin up multiple POS devices. And it's also available on some of the popular payment portals and payment partners that we're working with. But essentially, there's a calculator, so you input the $100 on the calculator, and then it generates a QR, and then the consumer will scan to pay. Secondly, we also have our popular invoicing and subscriptions product. So this is very popular amongst some of the merchants that we see using this, including those that are servicing the crypto industry. So that could be marketing companies, accounting firms, law firms that are sending invoices to protocols, DAOs, or other crypto native companies. And very simple, you have your customer, a couple items, a message, and the payment terms, and you send it off via email. They get the email and they click on pay with EukaPay or pay with crypto, and then they'll see a window that pops up that allows them to, again, connect their MetaMask or their preferred wallet or scan to pay. We also have our signature product, which is our checkouts. And for this one, this was actually one of the products that we helped the Futures Conference with. So if you're holding an event and you want to accept crypto, we actually have a customized product just for you. And we spin this up in less than 2 minutes, and you're able to accept crypto for any kind of event and do it very seamlessly through our quick checkouts. And that also applies for accepting donations with crypto. It also applies for anybody accepting investments that they want paid in crypto. So it's a very multifaceted and quick and easy to use checkouts product. And it doesn't require any technical knowledge. You can actually go in with our accounts. You can open it, set it up in less than 2 minutes. It's very fast. And then we also have our APIs for our online payments. So this fits any online business that has an e-commerce store or has a specific database where they want to ping and query a set number of products with different pricing. So, for example, one of our clients is Fly GTA, and Fly GTA has an integration with us so that you can actually play for chartered flights. You can actually play for more than just chartered flights with Fly GTA, and also we have clients that sell eSIMs and other products online where you can pay with crypto. So it's a very seamless integration and also very easy to set up. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the pain points for the merchants is the accounting side. We have everything baked into real-time reporting. You can track all the payments, all the consumer analytics, and it also is compatible with QuickBooks, Xero, and we're adding a few more accounting partners as well. So super easy to integrate and very accessible across all platforms. And to the two speakers' earlier points about regulation, being licensed, being trusted, we prioritize regulation first. So I currently sit on the Bank of Canada's Retail Payment Advisory Committee. Every quarter, we have discussions and debates about what is moving the needle on strengthening and maturing the legislation and the governance around virtual currencies in Canada. We are also a FinTrack regulated entity. That means that we have to report to the Canadian entity regarding payments. And we also have built in Know Your Customer, Know Your Business, AML, as well as fraud prevention and transaction monitoring. So if you're a merchant and you're accepting donations, you don't have to worry about any nefarious sources. We have a complete database, actually many databases that we check against for things like, OFAC or terrorists or FBI blacklist and things like that. So that as a business, as a merchant, you never have to worry about touching dirty money. These are some of our partners in our ecosystem. Of course, we've got the Futurist conference, which is always an amazing event, and a big shout out to them for always putting on a big show. And one thing I would call out for the audience is if you have crypto and you're looking for where to spend it, it's not like you're going to walk around the city waving around your mobile wallet saying, hey, I've got Bitcoin or I've got Ethereum and putting a target on your back. But what we've built here is one of the first ever crypto maps and merchant directories in Canada. And when you go to our website, you can actually see at the very top. And when you zoom out, you'll see that there are many, many pins that are starting to pop up. And while it is still early days, we expect to have thousands and thousands of pins all across the country that are accepting crypto in a regulated, licensed, trusted manner, and doing it safely through our platform. So our team, I do also want to make mention a big shout out to my co-founders, Nancy, who was involved early days with the Ethereum Foundation as one of the founding members, Tomo, who is our incredible CTO and tech ninja, and Amber, who is also keeping us compliant and safe on the compliance side. And last but not least, getting started is super easy. Anybody can create an account as an individual sole proprietor or as a business. You can sign up at EukaPay.com. You can connect your bank account, or you can whitelist your stablecoin addresses, and that will enable your payouts for the account. And then you can accept crypto payments anywhere. So it's really, really simple. If you have any questions, I guess I'll be around for the Q&A right now, but also you can email sales@eukapay.com or support@eukapay.com for any questions that you might have about who we are, what we do. We are in the city. We always love to host events. And as Adam was mentioning, we did host the official after party to the Futures Conference. There were about 1,500 people signed up, but there were capacity limits, so we actually had to limit it. But it was an incredible venue, incredible music, but most importantly, incredible company. And I really appreciate and thank everybody who attended that, and hope to see you at the next one.